world-renowned comedian and best-selling author Paula Poundstone, you've been summoned to jury duty. Television legal analyst Rikki Klieman, you've been summoned to jury duty.
You have got to be kidding.
Passion soap opera star Christopher Maleki, you've been summoned to jury duty.
Get my agent on the phone right now.
The only court show where celebrity jurors decide the outcome of your case. Jury duty. Don't even try getting out of it.
All rise. Ladies and gentlemen, the Honorable Judge Bruce Cutler presides.
Thank you, Sergeant.
Sir.
Nice to see the jury looking so chipper today. And welcome to jury duty. Please be seated. Let's get on with it. We have a football coach and a chiropractor. Isn't that right?
That's correct.
And Mr. Lowenberg, you're the chiropractor?
Actually, it's Dr. Lowenberg, sir. And yes, I am a chiropractor.
Oh, nice.
Thank you.
And you deal in sports medicine and things of that sort as well?
That's my specialty.
Good. And Mr. Weiss, Greg Weiss, you're the coach?
Correct.
From what I understand, Dr. Lowenberg, you extended a loan to Coach Weiss of $1,000. He had 50 days to pay, and then there was a $50 late charge for every month he was late. Was that the idea?
That is correct.
And that's how you came up with $1,800?
Essentially, yes.
Okay. You want to tell us about it, sir? What brings you here?
Certainly. Judge, is it okay if I refer to you as Bruce?
I don't mind. The producers here will probably upbraid me if I permit it, but...
I won't stand for it.
And of course the juror may not stand for it, but I think they prefer the judge. I would prefer Bruce.
You're a fellow New Yorker, though, I understand. Is that correct?
Born and raised in Brooklyn, and now I'm presently, and have been for the last 30 years, a prisoner of Manhattan. But Dr. Lowenberg, please refer to me any way that you feel comfortable, but just tell us so the jury will know what the conditions of the loan were.
Simply stated, Mr. Weiss, a very dear friend of mine, ran into some financial problems.
See, this is what I don't understand. This is what's killing me with the friends, and then something is done, and then over money, they're no friends anymore.
No, we're still friends.
Oh, you are? All right.
Hopefully at the end of this trial, you and I will also be friends.
Oh, good. Well, go ahead.
Thank you.
Go ahead, Doctor.
So he ran into some financial problems, and he came to me, and he asked, could he have a loan of $1,000, which I offered to him at no interest whatsoever, with an agreement that he would pay it back within several months. When he was late, I contacted him. He explained that he would need a little extra time, and I gave it to him. Months and months passed. He fell in some hard times. A few things that were supposed to be happening in his life didn't happen. But then I became concerned, and I felt at some point that I really had no other choice but then to file against him and then perhaps make a lien.
I say to you, rhetorically, it's a rhetorical flourish. Why not let it go? Now, I'm not pushing you to do it, but what possesses a man who says, I want to initiate? Are you doing it for a reason other than... It's not the money per se. It must be something more than that.
No, it's really not about the money. It's a bit about principle. I think that a man has to stand on his own 2 feet. Greg had made promises to me, and I just, as a gentleman, wanted him to keep those promises. And I pursued it for that reason only.
All right, sir. Mr. Weiss, or Coach Weiss, may I call you that?
Of course.
Coach, what do you have to say, sir?
Glenn was my team doctor for 15 years. Glenn, with his strong reputation with the families and the school, generated several clients.
Do you feel you owe Dr. Lowenberg the money? Do you feel in your heart of hearts, as a coach, as a man, as a teacher and a leader of men, that you owe him the money?
Absolutely, as our yes.
What does this have to do with the loan? Explain this to me so the jurors can...
And I can explain that.
Please.
After 03, we get a new game together, new school.
I see.
And owing him the money, I bring Glenn back with me to join me because, again, he is the finest, in my opinion, at bringing a kid back from a minor injury I've ever met. A muscle strain, an ankle. We've won more than we could have ever because this gentleman's how he aided our athletes. Just did a phenomenal job.
Denny certainly can appreciate that as a coach and as a leader.
So we rekindled the relationship after the loan. And basically, in my opinion, the loan issue was sort of set aside because he was with me at this school.
That you brought him with you.
Yes.
Oh, you did things for him. So
yeah, but exactly.
How do you justify not meeting the obligation? Just give me a reason, Coach Weiss,
Well,
so at least I'll know.
I mean,
at least so the jury will know and I'll know and we can handle a case.
I was hoping that he would have benefited greatly from the numerous patients.
And he would have forgiven the loan. He would have been magnanimous and said, Coach, you know that loan, leave it be. I'm just saying, that's what you were hoping he would say.
Yes.
I understand it. Is there anything else I should know? Because we're going to move on to the jury. We have enough at this point, but is there anything else I need to know before I move it over to the jury?
No, Your Honor.
All right. Thank you, Doctor. Thank you, Coach.
Coming up, friendly advice gets a not-so-friendly response.
Glenn, I have to say, if you want to kiss up to somebody, you should kiss up to us because we're making the decision here, not the judge.
To be honest with you, I don't watch soap, so I'm not kissing up to you no matter what.
When Jury Duty continues. You're watching Jury Duty. We'll take just about any case. Obviously.
By way of a short recap, we're hearing a case where the plaintiff, Dr. Glenn Lowenberg, is suing the defendant, Coach Greg Weiss, for $1,800. The amount of a loan plus interest that Dr. Lowenberg loaned the defendant. Before I introduce our talented jurors, I did want to raise one query with you, Coach and Doctor. I read something about some vending machines, 40 vending machines, to be kept as collateral for the loan. Can you elucidate anything about that?
They're in a warehouse that has been, it was in a trailer, in a facility, in a storage yard up in the high desert.
It was something you used to secure the loan?
Right.
And Doctor, what happened with that? You could never do anything with the machines?
Well, I gave Greg a call. I mean, quite honestly, I don't know what I would have done with 150 vending machines anyway, but I gave him a call.
Well, it says 40.
40.
And for separate stands. I just
Yeah.
want to know what that was.
He preferred the cash over the machines.
I appreciate it. So that's the answer to
Right.
that.
Yeah, they just weren't available.
Let me take the opportunity to introduce you to Christopher Maleki as juror number 3, and he will begin the query.
Hi, guys. You guys seem like very nice men, but Glenn, I have to say, if you want to kiss up to somebody, you should kiss up to us because we're making the decision here, not the judge.
To be honest with you, I
one.
don't watch soap, so I'm not kissing up to you no matter what.
All right, no problem. Besides that, just fine. Point taken.
You're welcome.
But you can TiVo at 2 o'clock, Channel 4. Anyway, but both you guys seem like very nice people. But honestly, after hearing this, I have to ask myself, what are you doing here? Man loaned you the money, did you a favor, you brought him some business, fine. That's what friends do, supposedly. What's the problem?
I think they wanted to meet us.
I think they wanted to meet you more than
Well,
definitely. We know he doesn't want to watch my show, but truly, the man loaned you the money. Why, other than the fact that you said you hit some hard times, couldn't you maybe made a payment plan with the man or something? Because he helped you out when you were down.
Well, we were going in that direction. And then when he came on board of the new school, that sort of got put on hold.
Let's say you loan money to me, and tomorrow I won Mega Millions or Super Lotto.
But you didn't.
Which I didn't. But or let's say you loaned money to me, and suddenly I was out of work. At some point, you expect the money back, don't you?
Yes.
And for the record, Greg never said he wasn't going to pay the money back. He's always insisted on paying the money back. He's a gentleman, and I've always believed eventually he would.
Yes, but you don't believe eventually he would, or you wouldn't be here suing him.
No, that's not true.
Why couldn't you renegotiate the loan?
We could have put this on 2 or 3 more months, and I would have been glad to wait. Give him every opportunity that we could.
So then what caused
What
you to come
precipitated the
here?
suit? Yeah.
Because I was told that there's a statute on loans, and if you wait too long, then the loan just goes away. So in order to maintain and have that lien, yeah, it is in there.
Statute of limitations.
It is.
Ah. Well, I hope the people who loan me money don't know about that.
But Paula, come in whenever you're ready.
I have a question. You know, so many times after I get back from work and I'm staying in a hotel, you know, it's late at night, and I'm wandering around looking for a vending machine, and just to get my dinner, you know, and I can't find it. And it turns out the vending machines are, for some odd reason, from a man who's desperate to get his $1,000 back and another man who can't cough up a dime a week. 40 vending machines are in a warehouse somewhere. How the hell that happened? But I'm just wondering why you wouldn't use your own vending machines while you're trying. If they were enough to be collateral for him, why wouldn't you use them to earn money, even a little bit of money on a regular basis, so that you could pay off the loan?
Do they work?
They do work, yes. They do.
Well, you have to put things in them, and then
Get them out.
you have to put them somewhere where people can access them. I mean, who turns to a friend and says, "Hey, let's go see if we can find the warehouse with the vending machines"? No one does that. I have a bad feeling you've never thought of this, and that frightens me.
Well, either, right? Either.
No, because he said, "What can I do with vending machines?" I said,
you-
"Okay, well then why did you let him put it on the paper?" You didn't want to hurt his feelings when he said, "Well, I'll give you the vending machines."
Well, now that I know that you walk around hotel rooms at night looking for vending machines,
I
Greg, I would
absolutely
like
do.
them, and I'm going to put them in
Well, but
Paula's house.
the reality,
All right?
Doctor, is
Come
you
on,
could
Peter.
take the vending machines.
I'm sorry?
You could take the vending machines. They are there as collateral, and you could sell them,
Well,
right?
actually, I did ask him for them, and they weren't available at the time.
What do you mean they weren't available? I thought they were in a warehouse.
They're broken down.
I thought you told me they
ago,
were
you said they
working.
weren't.
They work, but there's a lot of maintenance involved.
So could you put them back together again?
Yes, I could probably put it back together. Yes.
Don't tip them. No, because I've seen the illustration on the side. That looks bad. Don't tip them.
All right, I think we're at the point now where I'm going to ask the jurors to resolve this matter. It seems clear-cut, but I don't know if it's
There's something about the two
clear-cut.
of them that seems certifiable,
Yeah.
isn't it? Because it does seem clear-cut.
Well, they're certainly on good terms
Yeah.
compared with our last
He
case.
said, couldn't be a nicer guy. He said, my very best friend. It's all patched up. Let's go to court.
That's exactly right.
You know,
So,
you know,
well, I think,
Bruce,
of course.
Paul, if you keep acting like this, I'm not going to loan you any money.
But I think at this point, it's up to you. So, jury duty, we're adjourning for a while.
Dr. Lowenberg wants his money back. His friend says, well, I'm not sure what he's saying. But you'll want to hear what the celebrities say when Jury Duty returns. Welcome back to Jury Duty. Sometimes you get a case that's just not that good.
You know, I've said to clients countless times, if you're going to court, you can only go for money. You do not go to court for principle. You do not go to court for an apology. The only thing a court can do is give you money. Right. And here you have this doctor who says, well, it's really not about the money. It's about the principle. Nonsense. It's about the money.
Yeah, it's about the money. It's always been about the money. I think the doctor, as we'll address him, it was little bit arrogant in the sense of
Just that's an understatement.
throwing himself on the mercy of the judge and asking if you can call him by his first name, this and that and the other. And I think let's get to the facts of what you're really doing here. The fact is, he came here to sue his so-called best friend for some money that's owed, but he thought he could wait on it.
I found it, not really since the Nuremberg trials, I think, have we found something so contentious and difficult. The first few minutes of the whole thing were one guy going, you know, this is a great guy, best guy I've ever known. And then the other guy,
Me too.
fantastic guy.
Right.
Can you believe how great he is? And I'm thinking,
Why are you here?
Yeah, where are we again?
And it's, you know,
so I've had to turn, actually, to a large legal book to look for
You've been doing
guidance.
some reading there.
and I bet you didn't find much in there.
Well, no, fortunately, I've turned for the guidance of Spitz and Fettercheck.
Yeah, it's still fun.
And
out
she's
of
not
Poughkeepsie.
kidding. She is not kidding.
Spitz and Fettercheck. I'll tell you something. If I ever have triplets, that's exactly what I'm naming them.
You know, it's one of the things when in the beginning, this ingratiating stuff of saying that to the judge.
No, we're still friends.
Oh, you are? All right.
Hopefully at the end of this trial, you and I will also be
Oh,
friends.
good. Well, go ahead.
You
Yeah,
know,
great.
I mean, come on.
We have to
he's the-
define our terms
he's-
here in terms of what friends are.
Right, right. But he's also the judge. And then it was, we are the people who make the decision,
Right.
the three of us. I'm the one who I don't think got insulted. He doesn't watch
Can
your
I
show, so
fine him
you're
for not
insulted.
watching soap operas?
Well,
Oh, no.
and he doesn't want to loan Paula money.
Okay.
Hey,
But they-
listen, even if we don't fine for him, this guy has got the stiffest penalty of anybody who's ever left this courtroom, given that he now has to go home and TiVo the Passion Show and watch it in the
That's
middle of
your-
the night.
That is actually, that is I'm going to impose on him.
Is this a special condition like probation?
Actually, I'm going to send him my reel of Nothing But Passions on. He's going to have to watch it.
Yeah, yeah,
That's his
that's
punishment.
borderline death penalty right there, in my opinion.
Thank you.
Can we talk about the vending machines? It's not being a joke. He has collateral. Wait a minute. Now he's got collateral for the loan. I mean, so you've got. I don't know what
Broken down machines in a warehouse.
So the coach says he can put them back together again. I mean, I don't know what they're worth, but that's why you take collateral for a loan, right?
Right.
Isn't that the purpose of taking collateral?
Right.
I think there's dead bodies in those vending machines.
Beautiful women, a bed of lies, and millions of dollars at stake. None of which are in this case. But watch the verdict anyway. When Jury Duty returns. You're watching Jury Duty. Don't even try getting out of it.
Ms. Klieman, has the jury reached a verdict in this case?
Yes, Your Honor, we have.
Thank you. Sergeant, would you retrieve it, please? Yes, sir. Thank you. Dr. Lowenberg and Coach Weiss on jury duty. If the verdict is unanimous, it's binding. If not, then it's up to me to jump in. Now, let's see what the jury has to say. They've awarded the $1,000 to the plaintiff. In fact, I think the suit is for $1,800. Did you check that case you were looking at, Ms. Poundstone?
I checked
What was
it
that
with
case?
Spitz and Futterman.
Yeah, Futterman. That was the. So
check.
the $1,000 is the award, notwithstanding the fact that the suit is for $1,800. So we have a $1,000 award to the plaintiff, which is the amount of the loan. So that's all right. However, there's a caveat. In order to get the money, in order to get the award, in order to win the case, you must watch 6 months worth of Passions episodes, the soap opera. So, that's
Judge,
it. Yes.
I need tickets. I need
That's
tickets.
it. So this is jury duty. The jury has spoken. Court is adjourned. Good luck to you, men.
Thank you. Thanks a lot. Good job.
The jury has ruled for the plaintiff, Dr. Lowenberg. The doctor will collect $1,000 from his friend.
Even though they almost walked out hand in hand, skipping away off to the football field, the reality is underneath, there's still something about that loan. You know what Paula and I talked about? If you really need money, ask for a gift. And maybe someone will just give it to you, and then no one will feel bad at all.
Well, it could have been worse. But instead, he just has to watch 6 months of my show, Passion. So you be careful, because if I'm on the jury, you come before me, that's what you're going to have to do too. Passions. Don't miss it.
I don't know if this is affecting all of football, this non-loan repayment, but I can tell you that a couple of weeks ago I went to a high school game and I saw some tart young cheerleaders jumping around yelling, "That's all right, that's okay, pay back your loans."
Today's show has been brought to you by the German-engineered Eurogrand digital piano blends hand craftsmanship with state-of-the-art technology to recreate rich concert hall tone. The black lacquer finish adds a touch of class to any decor. Behringer, just listen.